Let me talk about this. I am waiting for a potential buyer who can buy me. Israel traveled for 40 years in a journey which was supposed to be for 40 days. What delayed them? The potential buyer. I am looking for a potential buyer today. Listen to me and listen very, very careful. When Josephine was thrown in a pit, the pit could not contain him. Hallelujah, because he was having substance. If you are carrying substance, you go through process, you go through pits. Hallelujah. Let me explain this. Because there were potential by the Ishmaelites, hallelujah, they appear. The pit was just like a bus stop for him to wait for the transport which will take him to the destiny. But even Ishmaelites were not having capacity to contain him. That's why they go and sell him in Egypt to Potiphar. Hallelujah. Potiphar was a potential buyer. He ended up in palace. I'm talking to somebody who is listening to me. Where I am waiting, while least I'm waiting for a potential buyer. When Jesus was having many enemies and was about to be prosecuted, he was taken through different kind of kings, but they failed to pass judgment upon him. What was the reason? They were not potential buyers until they come to Pilato, who always also proved not to be a potential buyer. He washed his hands. I'm telling you, some people are going to wash their hands as far as your name is concerned. Let me tell you something. When he was taken to Pilato discovered that he cannot contain him. He gave him to potential buyers, which were the soldiers, which were supposed to usher him to the kingdom of heaven. The kingdom in heaven. That is how he ended up in heaven, because he was killed by potential buyers. I am telling you, your destiny is far. Your destiny is coming through the process. Many people, we are afraid of the process. Oh, these people which I talk about from Israel, hallelujah, they at some point God have got to appear and said, you have wandered in this mountain too long. It is time for you to go upwards. I'm telling you, when are you going to go upwards? You need a potential buyer for you to go where you're supposed to go upwards. That is where there was potential buyers. That's why when they go upwards, they end up in promised land. I am telling you that the promised land is there, but the potential buyers are not available. You have to wait, because there's always potential buyers which will take you to your destiny. It's not by power or by might, but it is by the Spirit of God. Your life is already programmed. The process, you need to go through a process. I'm telling you how many are go through the process these days. I know you want to go far. Know you want to be great. But when have you been processed, you will go far, but you will not go to your destiny, because you are skipping the process. Many people, they go far, but they don't go to the promised land. How many are ready to go to the promised land? You have to look for potential buyer. I'm telling you, I am looking for a potential buyer. Thank you.